Okay, we're back Tuesday morning after the open. It's about 9:50 a.m. on Tuesday. I'm trying to buy back these short March 90 puts. I want to buy back the 9 that I shorted, and I want to buy back 6 more. I want to, so let's place an order here. If you recall, I want to buy 15 of this option for less than $2.13. I'm gonna, looks like maybe we'll get filled today. I'm pretty optimistic. You might recall my broker, and I believe the exchange requires me to buy back the 9 that I'm short before going long some options. So I'll buy these 9 to cover the short, and we'll place this order kind of aggressively at $1.90. And let's fire it off and see. Buy 9. March 90 puts at $1.90 to close. Fire it off. Okay, there's my bid, $1.90, and it looks like I'm alone on the bid, meaning that I'm the only person, the only entity willing to transact at that price. Let's give this a few minutes. Oh, somebody jumped in front of me. A single lot there. Someone's bidding $2 for a single lot. Well, we'll see if he gets filled. In the meantime, let's take a quick look at this MSTR chart, price chart. If you recall, I started September 25th. I started this campaign September 25th, and my initial sale of puts was right here. Back on September 25th, MicroStrategies was at $160 a share. I had a feeling that MicroStrategies was not, well, let me close this door, that the stock was not going to go down, which is why I was so willing to enter a put selling campaign. I had no idea that the stock would rally like this, but I'm actually very glad it did. I mean, even though I didn't buy the stock, I mean, if you bought the stock here, you made a huge amount of money. But that's really not consistent with my goal. Um, but I am, as I said, still very happy to see all this volatility up here, um, because that crazy volatility is what's going to keep the option prices very high. And going forward, the next months and maybe years, uh, assuming this campaign is successful, I want to be selling that high volatility and making a lot of money. Uh, but you can see last Thursday, I don't know how closely you follow this, but I certainly do. Last Thursday, MicroStrategy stock traded as high as 543 and as low as 371 before closing that day at around 396. That's crazy volatility. That's too much volatility, you know, for me to be just long the stock. I would not be comfortable with that. But I'm very happy for the people who did buy it and they made a lot of money, and good for them. I think that's great. Let's go back to the trade page, see what's going on. Okay, so we can see that the last trade was $2. So one option did transact at $2. There's my bid at 90. So I'm going to improve my bid slowly. I'll do it on my phone so that you don't have to see me flipping around screens here. I'm going to improve to 195. Boom, there it is, 195. There's my 9 lot. At 195. See this Q. This shows the exchange that Schwab has sent my order to. That's on exchange Q. I'm going to show you a trick I do sometimes. Is I'll just cancel and replace the order without changing the price and see if they send it. They have to show it around again, that same order before they send it. They have to show it pretty broadly. I'm not too sure on all the details of the rules, but I know sometimes if I just refresh the order, it'll go to another exchange, and sometimes I can get an immediate fill. So let's see what happens. Yep, see, I just canceled and replaced, and they sent it to another exchange. Still no fill. So let me improve this a bit. I'll go to 197. Well, somebody transacted at $2, so that I should be able to transact there. See, this is not a good sign. I'm trying to buy 9 and then buy 6 more. And this is the volume today. There's nothing. 10 traded on this line, 2 here, 2 here, 1 here. That's not a lot of liquidity. That's not ideal, but I'm moving ahead. I'm moving forward with this campaign anyway. I'll just tolerate the bad liquidity, but I have a lot of time. I have a lot of time to sit here and work orders, and I don't mind doing it. Let's see, I'll improve that a bit. Go to 199. Well, let's just go right up to 2 here. Well, while we're waiting for this to fill, I'll give it a little more time. Uh, when I talk about my goals, and a lot of people involved in MSTR, they really want to get rich quick. They want to make a lot of money quickly, and this is a good vehicle for doing that if you have a risk tolerance for it. It's really not the game I want to play. I'm looking to accumulate some of these tail puts. I want to accumulate some 3 month out puts out of the money that will provide a cushion for me, will provide a hedge, a strong hedge for me to sell smaller size puts, 1 lots, 2 lots, weeklies, closer to at the money. I'll show you on the price chart, on the price sheet here. We're going to MSTR puts that are expiring this Friday. 3 days of life. Sure, MSTR is trading at 397. We could sell a 350 put for $600, expiring in 3 days. So I'm looking to do that, but I'm just not. I'm not satisfied to do that. I'm not willing to do that naked, to just sell naked puts, because we've seen this thing move. You could lose a lot of money quickly, but if I can accumulate, and I'll show you that spreadsheet later, if I can accumulate a warehouse of these long puts, it'll be much safer for me to sell those shorter term, chunkier, more premium weekly puts. Still no action here on this, on my 9 lot at $2. Again, I'm willing to go up to 213, but I'm patient, I have time, and I'm a little bit greedy, so I would like to just buy them a little cheaper. Let me just refresh this order without improving the price and see if they show it around. Nope. Still no good. All right. I'll move it up to 202. Boom, filled at 202. Wonderful. So let me buy 6 more there. Fantastic. Let's go, Tony. 6 more. At 202, we know someone's willing to trade with us there. Check this order by 6, 202. Now these are to open. My previous 9 that I bought were to close my short position. Now I'm going long, 6 more. Let's see. No. Come on. I don't know if I wasted too much time. No one wants to. Oh, let's see. Let me refresh that. Really? Okay. Wow. We'll just move it up a bit. I hate when this happens, but this is the game we play. It's still below my 213 target, and we're filled at 203. Okay, nice. So let's take a quick look over at my Analyze tab. Oh, that's not good. I got to go out to April now and sell 12 more. Okay. I want to sell something. Okay, now that I finished that tranche, that part of that March tranche, I'm going to go to April and I'm going to now sell 12 because I want this warehouse to grow slowly. Let me see where I want to sell. I'd like to sell something for about 340. So here we are at the April expiration. Looking here. Maybe we can sell these 100 line for, let's see, for 340. Let's just try 3. Let's start here. I'm not going to send the whole 12 right now. Let's just test the market, probe the market a little bit, and see where we can get a fill. Let's just try selling 3 at 360. There's my offer, the 360. There's my 3 lot there. That's not going to fill. Probably. Let's improve that. Go to 355. No, no dice. I mean, ordinarily I would let this order sit for like 5, 10, 15 minutes, maybe longer, especially since I'm alone there. You know, that tells me I'm the only person willing to transact at that price. Maybe I'll get a taker, but I do want to get this done quickly today. Well, for the sake of the video, and I don't want this thing running away from me either, so. Nope, it's not going to happen at 350. Let's try 345. See, I'd like somebody to take this. I mean, this offer is below the line below it. This poor liquidity is frustrating. You see here, somebody was able to get off at 435, but earlier this morning, MicroStrategies was down 20 points. Now it's only down 4 points. Let's see. Okay, I wanted 340, but we'll sell them. We'll see if we can go a little cheaper. I'll take 335. Wow, frustrating. It's not letting me change it to 333. Let's see. Hmm. Well, I don't want to go much cheaper than that. You know what? I'll sell the 105s. Let me cancel this. I'll move up to the 105 line because I really want to collect a certain amount of premium. Let me cancel that order. There, that's canceled. I'll sell this line. A little more risk I'm taking, but let's start here. Let's start at $4. There's my $4 offer. You can see I'm alone there. But I'm not playing today, so we're going to move this aggressively. $390. Let's go down to $390. No. Wow, no interest there. Yeah, see, my fear is this stock plummets, those things spike up in value, and well, actually, that wouldn't be the worst thing. It could be that the stock rips higher, and I got to sell a much higher strike to take in that premium. Yeah, I'm being a bit impatient right now because I know how quickly this stock can move. Let's go to 375. Yeah, this is tough. Let's go to 370. There we go. We got the fill at 370 for 3. We know I want to sell 9. Oh, stock's moving. Let's do the let's get the 9 more done. But let's be a little greedier right now. Why am I doing 385? Well, I can see they moved the bid in the ask. The bid came up to 365. I might be able to get these filled at 385, maybe 380. Let's go down to 380. See now MicroStrategies is down 7. There might be more pressure on this price. Maybe we'll get filled. Come on. Hopefully you're speeding up the speed of this video. I'm really just showing all this for anybody who's interested. I mean, you could just skip this, and some people may be interested. Anybody who trades a lot is probably bored mindlessly here. Let's see. Let's go down to 375. There we go. We're filled. 375. Okay. Okay, I've updated my spreadsheet, and this is a new and improved spreadsheet. I cleaned it up a bit because I realize it's not just for my own use, but I'm trying to communicate my journey as it happens in a kind of more simplified way. So I laid it out a bit differently. Here you see each tranche of the warehouse, tranche number 1, the date I initiated it, the expiration date of the puts that I sold that are involved, the strike price, the quantity, the number that I sold, and the price I sold them for, how much premium net of commissions that I collected when selling those short puts, and then how many I bought and when I bought them. So I sold 3 of the Jan 75 puts on September 25th. I then had to wait 29 days, and October 24th I was able to buy 5 of that put of that line for $1.52 each, and this is the premium that I spent net of commissions and the net cash flow there. I made a little bit of money. That's really not the goal. I just want it to be some positive number, but what I really want is to create a long put position. So this column here shows the current put position for this tranche, and you can look at this if you're interested at your leisure. You can see a couple things. Well, I added today's roll. Today's, let's see here. I covered tranche 5 today. I sold 9 puts November 7th. I was able to buy 15 of them today for an average price of just under $2.03. You can see that I bought 15 puts for less than I sold 9. I made a little bit of money, and it took only 19 days to complete that tranche. Now, my experience doing this type of thing, and I've been doing it for years in other situations, maybe we'll cover that someday, but my experience is, over doing this for years, is that it typically takes about 28 days on average to cover that short and to build this warehouse slowly. The last 2 tranches completed in 18 and 19 days. I'm sure a lot of that has to do with the price increase of MicroStrategies over the last couple of weeks. And the key thing here is this last column. You'll see where I'm calculating what the current net put position is for each tranche. The total right now is -3. If you recall, if you've been following the previous videos, I was short like maybe 8 or 9, 10, 12 puts. This morning I was short, I think 6, but now that I bought 15, these 15 here, and I sold these 12 here, I picked up 3 net long puts. So now my -6 came to a -3. The goal here is for this number to become positive, and the more positive we make that number, the more protection we'll have to the downside. Keep in mind, this thing is growing, and it's growing slowly, but come January 17th, here, these 4 puts will fall off. They'll expire. They'll no longer be in the warehouse. So I'll have to change this number to reflect the expiration of some of my long puts. That's really, a critical part of the strategy, that we have to deal with that and overcome it. And that's it. And this is a reminder that I'm not a licensed financial advisor, and I'm not offering advice. This is for entertainment purposes only.